Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be showing y'all how to crochet this adorable toilet paper that I made. You can put this like in the restroom, which I did. So the materials that you will need is yarn, a crochet hook, I'm using the clover one, a needle, a stitch marker, and a hot glue gun. You can use like a fabric glue also, but I prefer to use a hot glue gun. So first we will need to chain. You're gonna grab the yarn and lay it out, and then you're gonna grab the yarn tail with your right hand and then flip the yarn. And now grab it with your left hand. You're gonna put the yarn tail under the circle and then use your right hand to get it out, and then you're gonna use your left hand to grab onto the yarn tail and the yarn that is connected to the yarn ball. Then you're gonna pull your right hand, keep pulling. So now we just made a slip knot. So as you can see, the slip knot's hole is way too big for a crochet hook. So you're gonna pull onto the yarn tail and the hole should become smaller. Now you're gonna get your crochet hook. You're gonna wrap the yarn around your crochet hook. Rotate, pull through. You're gonna wrap the yarn around the crochet hook again. Rotate, pull through. You're gonna wrap the yarn around your crochet hook. Rotate, pull through. You're gonna wrap the yarn around your crochet hook. Rotate, pull through. You're gonna wrap the yarn around your crochet hook. Rotate, pull through. So we're gonna do that until we reach 29 chains. So as you can see, over here is 1 chain, 2 chain, 3 chain, 4 chain, and the 5th chain, which is right under the loop. So over here is the first, second. It kind of looks like a V. So we're basically just gonna chain until we have 29, and I'll meet back up. So now you have 29 chains, and now we will be crocheting across the chains in our second chain from the hook. So as you can see, this chain is our first, which is right under the loop. First, second. So you're gonna insert your hook into that. Your hook should be under the yarn. Rotate, pull through. Now you're gonna wrap your hook around the yarn. Rotate, pull through. And now you're gonna get your stitch marker and then mark it like that. So this is the stitch that we just made, which is right under the loop that's on your hook. We're gonna mark it. And now the very next stitch, chain. So over here is the very next chain. Insert your hook into it. Your hook should be under the yarn. Rotate, pull through. Your hook should be in front of the yarn. Wrap, rotate, pull through. Now you're gonna insert your hook into the very next chain. Insert. Your hook should be under the yarn. Rotate, pull through. Your hook should be in front of the yarn. Wrap, rotate, pull through. The very next chain, your hook should be under the yarn, rotate, pull through, your hook should be in front of the yarn, wrap, rotate, pull through, the very next chain, insert, your hook should be under the yarn, rotate, pull through, your hook should be in front of the yarn, wrap, rotate, pull through. So basically you're gonna crochet all the way until you reach the end, which is right here, and then we'll meet back up. Okay, so now you have crocheted all the way to the end of the chain. It should look something like this. Now you're going to take the stitch marker off from the tail and then put it on the stitch that you just did, which is right under the yarn loop. Just over here. Get it to focus. Okay. You're gonna put the stitch marker in right under that stitch, which is right under the yarn loop. Like that. And now you're gonna chain one. So you're gonna wrap your hook around the yarn. Okay, I need to focus again. So wrap your hook around the yarn, rotate, pull through. And now you're gonna turn your piece. So it's looking like this. Now you're gonna turn it. Good. Grab it on. So the very next stitch, which is marked by the stitch marker, you go under that stitch and take the stitch marker off, and then your hook should be under the yarn, rotate, pull through, you're going to wrap your hook around the yarn, rotate, pull through. Now you're going to put the stitch marker on, which is the stitch that you just did, which is right under the yarn loop. Okay, I'm having trouble with the camera today. It's not focusing. And the very next stitch, which is this one, go under that. Your hook should be under the yarn, rotate, pull through. You're gonna wrap your hook around the yarn, rotate, pull through. The very next stitch, which is this one, insert, your hook should be under the yarn, rotate, pull through, your hook should be in front of the yarn, wrap, rotate, pull through. So you're just basically gonna crochet all the way till the end of the row, which is the stitch for me. So you're gonna crochet all the way till the end. So now you've finished this row. you're gonna take the stitch marker off on the end, take it off, and then put it in the stitch that you just did, which is right under the yarn loop. You're gonna put it in that, like that, and you're gonna chain one. You're gonna wrap your hook around the yarn, rotate, pull through. Now you're gonna turn your piece like that. Now you're gonna crochet into the very next stitch, which is the stitch that is marked by the stitch marker. You're gonna take a good look at that stitch and then take the stitch marker off. Go into the very next stitch, which was just marked by the stitch marker. Your hook should be under the yarn. Rotate, pull through. Your hook should be in front of the yarn. Wrap, rotate, pull through. Now you're gonna mark the stitch that you just did, which is right under the yarn loop. Okay, I'm really having trouble letting my camera focus today. There we go. Mark that. And the very next stitch, just this one, your hook should be under the yarn. Rotate, pull through. Your hook should be in front of the yarn. Wrap, rotate, pull through. The next stitch, which is this one, you're gonna insert. Your hook should be under the yarn. Rotate, pull through. Your hook should be in front of the yarn. Wrap, rotate, pull through. So basically we're just doing the same thing until we reach to the end, which is this stitch. So you're just gonna crochet all the way till the end. So now you just finished the toilet paper. So now we're gonna fasten off. To fasten off, we're gonna chain one. You're gonna wrap your hook around the yarn. And then, and then rotate, pull through. And then you're gonna cut your yarn and then just pull it through. So now you're gonna get your needle. You're gonna thread the yarn through, like that. And then you're gonna pick a side between this side or this side. I think I'm gonna go with probably this side. So as you can see, there's like tiny V's. Okay, my camera is really not happy today for today. It's never gonna focus. Oh, there we go. So over here, as you can see, there's like these little V's. As you can see, these V's, like upside down. You're gonna go into them. So the first V, and the other V's, and another set of V's, and then another set of V's. That, and you're gonna thread it through. Like that. And now you're just gonna cut the yarn. So after you have cutted the yarn, you're basically just doing the same thing, threading the yarn through the needle, like this. And then turn to the side where the first one is, which is the yarn tail poking out. Gonna go into another set of these. Just basically gonna go into them. That. another set of these. And I'm just gonna thread it through. And just cut the yarn. So now you just basically finished this. I also have to take the stitch marker out, like that. So now you're gonna find the side where both yarn tails are poking out, which is over here. So you're gonna apply glue. Sorry for the background noise. My brother's practicing his piano. So you're gonna apply the glue on the side. So you're gonna apply the glue, not all the way across, but close to all the way. Sorry, my brother is way too loud. Anyways, I'll glue it. Now you're just gonna have to roll the toilet paper up. That. So you're just gonna roll it very carefully. Like that. Okay. Got glue all over me now. That's bad. Okay. So apply some more glue. That. So now we just finish our toilet paper. I hope you enjoyed this video and don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye!